Austin Cindric, the rookie for Team Penske, won the Daytona 500. Came out here to California and
He's a rookie?
two-round qualifying format.
So he's a rookie. Okay.
On the pole for today's race.
Wow.
Well, let's see. Who are we going to talk to today? You got to go with the champ, right? Let's dial him up. Hey, Austin Cindric, boy, up in the Fox Sports booth. You got it?
He's 23 years old, and he's from Myrtle Beach. He's from Mooresville, North Carolina.
Been good to you, boy. Daytona 500 last week. Come out here. We're thinking, man, there's going to be a hangover.
What's wrong, baby?
Riding the wave, starting on the pole this race.
Whistle's screaming her head off.
How do you keep these guys behind you?
So this is going to be an interesting race, won't it be?
That we saw yesterday and put it to good use on these runs today.
What's wrong, Whistle? What's wrong? What's wrong, girl? What's wrong, girl?
Litter box.
I don't know what she's screaming for, though. I don't know why. The DOG outside.
Well, they're butt.
I would let her, but I don't want her out there.
For being a rookie, kid, you sure
Yep, she's looking out the window.
congratulations last week again.
Please haven't did squat yet. If I knew how to get rid of that dog, I would. Yep,
Three-year-old rookie
she's looking at it.
Cindric will start.
Yep, all right. She's looking at it. She has her tail up my nose.
Joined by Eric Jones, driving for Richard
Yeah,
Petty,
you are.
having his first race
Now it's in our yard.
2019.
There it goes in the neighbor's yard. Yep. She's laying in the thingy. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin.
Yep, we know those two people.
Runner-up at this track. How about row 3 right here?
Nope.
Daniel Hemrick, man, it's called
Nope, never heard these guys before.
in the heat, especially in qualifying.
Okay, Blaney, we heard Blaney before.
Oh, so close last week in Daytona. Row 4, Joey Logano. Look at this, 2 champions.
Okay, we know these two people.
Joey Logano and Chase
We know both of those people now.
5 on inside is the 6-car Brad Keselowski. He's a 2015.
Yep, we know Brad and we know William. We know both those people.
Last week, all around his car. Starting outside of him is the 24 of William Byron. Row 11 on the inside is number 8 of Tyler Reddick, real strong car. And outside of him is a 19.
Yeah, Kyle's in this. So is Kurt. Kyle Busch is already in this. Yeah, Bushes are in this. Yeah, Kyle's in this. Kyle's 18.
Across the bottom of your screen as pace laps continue. The cars
Now look for Wheaties. Wheaties is what's his name?
and we will have that competition caution at lap
Wheaties is Bubba Wallace, who got second place last week, who is good, you know.
always a concern here.
Yeah, this is last year Kyle Busch races for M&M's. Next year they drop him.
Let's get reports.
And Cal works for both.
Charlotte and as close as pit road, beginning with our crew chief, Larry McReynolds.
Well, Mike, what I have to be today is a salesman. You heard Austin Cindric talk about limited practice time. I've been telling my driver all morning, it's probably not going to drive that good at the beginning, but I will make adjustments.
So Bubba Wallace is 34th place, okay. Kevin Harvick, okay. Kyle Busch is in 38th place.
Are you ready to go, chips?
Yeah, Kyle's 30. Okay, that's a Kyle for you. Okay, let's see here. Reddick, Klowski, Byron, Truex, you know those guys. These are Kyle Busch right there, Mom. So is Kurt. Kurt's in the end of the field.
So is Daly?
Based on attitude alone, his
Kyle Busch is in the race.
funnel the uncertainties. All the
Kyle and Kurt are both in the race. William Byron is racing Brad Keselowski, he's at normal. But Mount Wallace is racing in a Wheaties car this week. I'm going to go with hot chips. I opened a bag of hot chips this morning. For a snack I had them earlier today. So Mount Wallace right now 23rd place, right? He's racing a Wheaties car this week. Last week was DoorDash, this week's Wheaties. So this is going to be awesome to see.
Pit road speed, something they did not have the opportunity to do during the
Yep, Kyle Busch is M&M's or
practice session
something.
that preceded qualifying yesterday. Now a lot of cars are going to the rear,
Look at that.
including Kevin Harvick. Crew chief
Look at that subway car Harvick's
he
racing.
backed it into the wall. He tore up the
Yep.
whole rear clip. They
Seen
said
it.
took them less time to repair this car from yesterday's damage than it would have taken to change over the seat and everything else needed for Harvick to run the organization's one backup car. So he is on that list. Ross Chastain had a problem, crashed, hard right front impact, did not qualify. Everyone else for changes and
Wow, they're
adjustments.
not too much.
So here's a California tradition of 5 wide charge around the racetrack
Yeah.
to salute the fans before
When the
we
lights
go.
are off, Mom, right? When pace cars lights go off, it's one lap before they start racing. Okay. Thing is though, I have raced there. It's easy to race there in the game, but in real life, it's not because that bump we saw, you know, that bump is bad. I like the new colors they used this year with the cars. Okay, Chase Elliott's number 9 was the Napa car.
Your view and opinion of things drastically changes up here than if you were in a race car. They certainly do.
They moved the camera where the lights would be at.
Since we raced here, due to COVID restrictions.
2 years ago they raced here,
last year.
over 2 years.
So it has been since 2020, the last race at this speedway. Since then, Jimmy Johnson retired from full-time Cup racing.
Mm-hmm.
We competed on 6 new tracks in the NASCAR Cup Series. We have new celebrity
Pitbull and Michael Jordan bought cars.
We have a new race car since we've last been here. And 6 different drivers have scored their first career win since we last raced in Southern California.
Well, I don't know about you, Matt, but I am so glad to be back.
So they're going to be racing at I looked at the race schedule already. They're racing at Indiana, okay, then us again. We still get it once a year still after Indiana.
Keep in mind, I've got to race this racetrack.
So here we go. Here comes the fun.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
They're gonna start off like that?
I don't know. They're still, you know, I don't think so. They won't be able to start yet because the pace car's still in front of them. This is gonna be different. They just start too wide. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting race this week because we saw what happened this morning at 2 this morning. I mean, so what happened this morning at 4. Let's hope there's no fires like there was yesterday, right?
He ain't got his head down.
He has his hose in. His visor's not down.
Wide, they salute the fans as we take a look at today's Ford Performance Track Fans.
Okay.
Hey, who's that guy? Most California.
Last lap. See, last lap. 'Cause the pace car lights are off. So the pace car goes in, they're going to pedal to the metal. And this will be some extreme NASCAR racing. That's our reaction to it, guys.
From out here way back in 1997 in the Xfinity Series.
I think they're getting ready to go too wide.
They opened the track, and I remember when Roger Penske built this place. When you first walk in, it's just an awesome facility. It was something like I've never seen.
See,
before.
see how they're 2x2 now?
Michigan, but it was just brand new. And
See, that was right. About the size of Michigan. It's a little bit bigger than Michigan.
Xfinity and Cup just came up short. It's a track I was really enjoying racing.
See, they're going too wide now. Because as soon as that pace car goes to pit road, floor it.
2022 Toyota Camry TRD leading the field.
Well, Matt,
That's what the
you
pace
said-
car is.
You remember when
TRD.
this was new. Well, it might not be new, but there's a lot of new this time around when we come here. These guys, I'm telling you,
In NASCAR, they use Supras. So in Xfinity Series, they use the Supra, but in NASCAR, they use Camrys. The Supra has more power than the Camry. Wow, look at that. That's one of the bushes right there.
Because his car failed inspection 3 times, he will also have to do a pass-through penalty after he takes the green on the racetrack. So he
Kurt
will
Busch
lose a lap during all laps.
failed inspection 3 times.
At lap 20 should put him back
I
on.
wonder who's older, Kurt or Kyle?
Suarez wearing our visor cam once again.
Ooh, he's wearing the visor cam. Cool.
That's the Kid Rock's honky tonk onboard cam.
He's from Mexico.
I think you're going to see a lot of that onboard camera, and what we saw yesterday is just how rough.
Kyle Busch's camera.
A lot of character. A lot of Daniel amigos in the stands.
I like dogs still.
Danny Trejo would wave the
If you go look at your camera, see this.
green flag. The green flag is in the air, and Austin Cindric takes on.
Get ready for the 200 laps altogether. This will be interesting. Look at all that dust. Get ready for the hell on turn 4, like it's been practicing. Whoa! The race bounced like crazy.
Yeah.
Get ready for the living hell. Get ready for the living hell.
What are you talking about?
This is what happened this morning. It spinned out. That's what spin out against the wall.
Eric Jones to lead lap 1 from Austin Cindric.
I'm drinking Coke. I'm drinking Coke, which is sponsoring the race.
Saw a lot of guys taking it easy right there. Again, we learned a lot yesterday. With
You had to be
Bremen, Michigan.
yourself out of that.
Bremen.
And
It's not far from Bremen's just up
Not
there.
Bremen,
Where?
right?
Bremen.
Yeah.
Tyler Reddick is
Bremen's not far from Patty, I don't think. Bremen. That's not far from Patty. Hey, that's Bridgman. I think Bremen's upstate somewhere. I'll have to look it up later and see. I mean, a lot of them are from Michigan now, racing now. Michiganders and Indianers are racing in.
Last time these guys were on the
Racing,
racetrack, short practices, not a lot of rubber down on the racetrack. I would think this track's cleaned up, got some rubber down.
Wow, 192 miles. Wow, 195 they're doing on the track. Wow, that's not bad. California, Tyler Reddick, he's been around for a few years.
The rest of the pack, you know, all the race cars are out there. Most
You have to be at least 18 years old to even do NASCAR. It's the
at the
rules.
same time, but there was really no
You gotta be at least 18 years old just to race.
much more turbulent today, and
The oldest NASCAR racer is still Richard Petty. He still races and he's over 70 years old.
Kurt Busch did his pass-through penalty, stayed on the lead lap as they come around. Now, this is what I like from an honorary starter. Danny Trejo has stayed up on the flag stand. That is the best seat in the house right there as they rumble by at nearly 180 miles an hour.
Wow.
You saw everybody that had trouble yesterday, for the most part,
192, 191 miles an hour. Wow.
right down and using that apron. You saw that
Jones is a classic.
down there, went for it again. Bold move past the Kyle Busch. I think it takes me back to the opportunity these guys have. You knew they were going to make some adjustments with their cars.
What's that person doing?
He hit that bump.
Oh, look at me, it's not my dog.
No problem today. Smooth sailing.
Hey, my dog, I'm going straight to the security camera and tell him to go away.
There's more grip because there hasn't been many race cars on it, and there's nobody in front of you typically. So you get a little bit of clean air. You get down there. It's obviously flat. It's off camber from the baking, and I think they're probably just a little bit more careful today. Get a little farther around the corner, and the pace is going to be a little slower.
So they're doing about 192 miles an hour on this track.
Shorter way around.
Use the Land's where you 200.
Kyle Busch back to 9th. Ricky Stenhouse moving up to 10th. Eric Jones, first time he has led at California, and this is the first time the 43 has led here since Bobby Labonte in 2007.
Wow. Yep, Kyle Busch is going 101, 191.
With this race car, I know it's really early in the season, but last year I didn't see the 43 car, qualifying out front and leading laps and look at them out there. So I know they wanted this car to be a big.
Wow.
And I think it's
We're doing pretty good, aren't we? No crashes yet. 28 years old, High Point, North Carolina.
Not to mention the offseason.
High Point. That's your name for a town.
Figure it out, find your strengths and weaknesses, and make some
Fucking mutt.
adjustments. I feel like
Now he's barking at me.
adjustments these guys
Bark and Whistle looks pissed.
on the outside of this racetrack.
Who have your table?
Kind of grown to be the norm in the last few years we've raced here. Something we saw a lot of in the Xfinity Series yesterday. And
Don't worry, baby. He can't get you. You're safe in here. When you get out there, you'll be building the crap out of that dog.
Didn't sleep last night.
There's Kyle Busch.
Thinking about how the start of this race might play out. So far, so good for him. And for that, you saw that 16.
Yeah, they changed the number. You know why the number's like that for? So close to retire for? It's more sponsorship room. That's why.
every driver I talked to after yesterday's
Who's that, Mom?
qualifying
It's on the table.
was on edge, very
Huh?
nervous about
Okay.
how the cars were going to handle in the race.
Second place, Tyler Reddick. On the move, he was in turn 3, dusting up right up next to the wall, right up there last time by. He started 11.
Does not
Hey,
surprise
Diamond.
me in the least, and it doesn't surprise his competition. I talked to a few of his competition drivers, and every one of them said, we want to go to the outside, but we're going to wait till Tyler goes up there and cleans it up first.
Ooh, this is gonna be risky.
He had to start out back as Ryan Blaney. Next
So we got
to
Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, Toyota, and then just Chevys and Fords, a couple Toyota, and that's it. Wow, 23rd Bubba Wallace is still. Wow.
over to the grass if you want.
I don't like that. I don't like that stand. I like divisional better.
He is the biggest mover. Up to 16.
I like the one they used to have on top. The old-fashioned ticker was better.
Came in here as the only Cup driver active to champion a win here more than once. Here's what he says.
There's Kyle for your mom.
Man, I think you picked him to win this race in the pre-race.
That's it. Thanks, Glenn. Yeah, he doesn't sound very happy there, but I've known Kyle for a long time. I've watched him race for a long time. I was a teammate for a long time, and he tends to get like that. And
Started
then
third place, now he's 10th.
And get him rolling back toward the front.
you know, he's going to be smart. He's going to keep the thing in one piece, and they'll get it rolling.
So Stenhouse is 8th, okay.
Is what you just heard right there.
What time is it? I'll go to
This
bed.
new car, so many variables going into it. As much feedback as you can give that crew chief so he can do a good job helping you, that's what it's all about. And really nobody does it better than Kyle Busch.
Yeah, and I think with Kyle, the more feedback he gives, the more unhappy he is with his cars. Like, if he doesn't give a lot of feedback, he's pretty happy.
It's a really good snapshot of those different lanes right
Oh,
there.
that. Oh, yeah, and Byron.
You can count them. Trying to find, as soon as that 9 car, Chase Elliott, moved up against the wall, it forced William Byron to try to find a different line. You do not want to go in the wake of that car in front.
193 miles an hour. Wow, 195. Wow, that's fast. 195 miles an hour. Wow. Going down to 24. Wow. These guys were 195. That's fast.
17th. He's worked his way up into this battle.
It's better than me when I race NASCAR. Better than I do is race NASCAR.
9 laps complete. Remember, competition caution coming at lap 20, so teams can check tire wear. They didn't have a long enough practice time to be able to do that, so NASCAR announced that this morning, and Goodyear allotted each team an extra set of tires for the race. They have 12 plus 1 set they had carried over from practice and qualifying. That Jones boy has led every lap so far.
Your home for adventure. Your
Since we're on
home
commercially, so what else was on TV?
for romance.
Right.
Your home
NCIS is
for
on.
savings.
This goes on real quick.
Because when you bundle home and auto with Progressive, your
Red,
home
White, and
is a
Rock.
savings paradise.
Two Broke Girls
Progressive.
on My Network
Your
TV.
home for
The King Queen.
savings.
What's that one? This one.
Our 3 Cup Series championship.
Motel Apartment.
How about those 3 Daytona 500s?
I don't remember that one, do you?
It's about thousands of bumps and bruises. It's the millions of fans.
Law and Order comes up.
Rain of confetti.
Back to the Future's been on all day.
Our success is in a generation of memories.
Lone Star Law next Friday.
It's still an e-first refresh. In some ways, refreshing everything. Like new honey mustard rotisserie style.
Jalen Garage.
It's tangy, it's tender, it never misses.
You could say it's a Steph Curry footlong.
You could, but I'm not gonna. Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing and
Eliminating grays is as easy as combing your hair. With Just for Men Easy Combing,
Recordings.
just twist and comb. Getting natural looking results
Let's get this meeting started.
has never been easier. The most men trust Just for Men.
Having a 5G phone that's not on T-Mobile makes as much sense as playing ice hockey.
I'll delete these two. I'm not gonna watch them.
You know what?
Get out of the penalty box.
Nothing.
With 5G coverage like this.
You're gonna watch racing.
5G
I am.
more places.
I am watching it. I was gonna do Dream Cars. I'm not gonna watch Dream Cars. So
T-Mobile, more 5G bars, more places. Another reason T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
I'm gonna delete.
NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. Green flag so far in Fontana. Eric Jones led the first 10 laps and then
I'll watch it on demand like I usually do.
powered around the outside of Jones Camaro, and he has set sail. He's led these last 3 laps. Let's check with Jamie Miller.
I talked to his crew chief, Tyler Reddick's crew chief, that is Randall Burnett, this morning, and he said, as soon as they say, gentlemen, start your engines, I'm going to be nervous. But so far, nothing to worry about with this team. Tyler Reddick, they tightened him up to start this race, and that's exactly what he needed. He was too loose early. Those adjustments they needed went in the right direction. He's leading this race now.
We've lost Reddick for his whole
There we go, new so-
career, but I'm telling you, when you think of Tyler Reddick, you
There we
think
go.
of somebody on running that outside. Nobody but that is.
Okay. I just. Ooh, Kyle Busch spin out.
Busch had drifted back from third.
Kyle Busch spin out.
to about 11th, and then goes around
Flat tire.
off turn number 2.
Sounds like a flat tire.
First caution of the day.
Yep, sounds like a flat. from Vegas, Nevada. Ooh, what he said?
Yeah, you heard him talk about this.
Engine temps real high.
Rear on a seam.
Engine temperature's high.
Those a little bit. You can see the black lines in the corners that clearly divide every lane that we're counting.
Engine temps real high, he said, so that's bad. I'm gonna have to pop the hood up. I'm gonna have to pop his hood.
Cross those seams or get stuck in the seams and don't cross them quick enough, it upsets the race car. So you can see his car right there in the top seam. He thinks he got the left rear stuck in there, lost traction, and lost control of the car.
NASCAR has declared this will be the competition caution, so teams will be able to fuel.
Okay.
You can see him moving down slightly right there. And
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
That's right when it happened.
Lock it down. Lock it down.
The hard thing is you heard him say the car was coming to me. It was coming around. The longer he ran, it was starting to tighten up. Got on that.
Got real hot too, he said, so it's competition caution, so.
How much adjustment you really give this guy? Will the track come to him?
Clint, one observation, Kyle Busch was using a lot more brake than anybody else I've been watching.
So when your car's loose like that, you got to use your tools. What are your tools? That's the steering wheel, obviously, but you can drag brake. You can drive in the corner harder, using more brake.
I'm surprised they didn't pop the hood up and see how bad the hood was.
Those are all tricks of the trade, and that's exactly why you see brake.
Pit road is open. Here with
It was actually lap 20, but since 15, they don't care.
the competition caution. Jamie.
It's been a great first run for Tyler Reddick. Led 5 laps there. Car really good. They said, let's leave it alone. Let's see where it goes from here. They'll fill it up with fuel 4 tires here. Meanwhile, Blaney on the right in the 12. Ryan saying the car is pretty good, but they were trying to figure out if they should take a risk now or just leave it. Regan?
Well, Jimmy, the 9 that Chase Elliott, that race car's good right now. He likes to bounce. The problem is he hurt the rear tires early on, which made it too slippery in the back of the race car in the 43. Eric Jones, his race car's too loose in the top of 3 and 4.
It seems so weird, doesn't it? That seems so weird, though, for me. Single nut, that's it. Yeah, but it's not like we're used to that. We're used to doing, 5 nuts in each tire, 5 to 4 nuts a tire. I mean, they still do that in Truck Series still.
Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, and Joey Logano. Kyle Busch is the 5th series champion to spin on this racetrack this weekend.
Wow.
Every day brings new opportunities.
So it's
to do what anyone thought
recordings.
possible, to redefine what a truck can be.
It's still to make sure we're watching tomorrow.
Vehicle quality in the automotive
Okay, that's something else.
push the limits of
So let's make sure. Yep, Equalizer.
Ram trucks.
If we would have built America.
Right now,
Friends of Files 2. Okay.
get 0% financing for
Painting in CIS. Okay. Superman and Lois. What? No. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what's on tomorrow.
Wow.
That sucks, doesn't it? Panel Popper, Stuck, Connors.
Russian forces continue
Connors.
their air and
Okay,
ground
go back to the
campaign.
top.
What comes next? We know Russian
Pepper?
forces are on the move.
Vladimir Putin has no intention of backing down. He has ambitions to reestablish the Russian
That hurt.
Get up to the minute reports from the front lines on Fox News Channel.
Thursday, Colby, Pepper Papa, Ghost.
United States Al. And Monday.
Oh, wow.
Hunter-
This was on before Al?
That's odd. I thought Al came on. I thought Al came on at 8:30.
Usually come on at 9 o'clock.
We'll come on 9:30 today. Undercover Boss. Equalizer again.
Okay.
Yeah. And Ernie says too.
Where'd you put it? Go back down. Back down, down. Go the wrong way.
You said down. Up. Friends of Files.
No, no transplant.
Where?
Wow.
I didn't put that on there.
No. It's a movie. TV show I was watching before.
The 6th. Sunday the 6th.
But, forensic files. Put those on there?
Yeah, they came back on.
Okay.
We missed them, so I thought, you know what? Watch. I heard they came back on, so I want to watch them. So this year's gonna be.
Transplant. That's where he's a doctor from a different country.
Access to
And
care as soon as you need
he's
it.
working
with
on people
virtual
and stuff.
consultants.
Didn't he go to Vietnam or something? Someone?
He was from India or something like that.
Yeah, went to Vietnam or something for someone.
Just one phone call.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's easy to get the care.
I mean, that was, I had taken it back.
You know why it's late for, right?
Every car.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's been gone for quite a while.
I know why it's late for. You take a guess why it's late, right? The show I would watch has been behind for almost 3 months now. We're waiting for, a lot of us are waiting for Hell of a Boss to come out, and it hasn't been out yet. We're hoping this week comes out. We're hoping it comes out this next weekend, or if it doesn't, a lot of people are gonna be real mad. I heard it's already, people are now pissed.
Death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure.
So we got some pretty cool stuff to do, don't we?
High blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
You still have a chance to win $10,000 of Clint's cash. Play Fox Bet Super 6 for free.
Don't think so.
Scan the QR code now, download the Super 6 app, and enter your picks about today's race for a free shot at the jackpot.
How about this? Where will the pole setter be running at the end of stage 2? The fastest lap? Most laps led. Toyota driver the best finish. Manufacturer with the most cars in the top 5.
That's just too confusing.
With the best finish.
Pick all 6 correct. You can share in Clint's money. Free to play.
I'd like some of Clint's money. I couldn't even get Bobby lunch yesterday.
Okay, so that Chevys and Toyota.
All right, watch the right front on Ryan Blaney's stop. Now, when that lug nut, the single nut is removed, it is supposed to stay in the socket. Oops. Lower right.
Did not.
And it rolls away. Just like in the old days. Drivers, or rather, the tire changers, they carry a spare lug on their belt. Put the new one on, got him back out there, and he only lost 13 spots. He was third when he finished.
In the old days, you said that was last year. You used to see thousands of lug nuts out on the, now we're going to see just one. Pretty pricey lug nuts. But what I did see right there in that pit stop, he had a lot of rear brake in that car, locking the rear brakes up. If we have a green flag pit stop later, you might want to adjust that.
Visor cam. That's gotta suck having the roll bar there, right? Huh? You never had the roll bar near where the roll bar is now next to the dash. You never had it there. That's gotta be weird having the roll bar right there. Use the roll bars above your head and under your butt. Never on the front of your dashboard. I'm telling you, better crash. Just better crash.
Wide off of turn 2, but I was interested to see how Tyler Reddick would get through 1 and 2 because typically
Kyle Busch is 23rd now.
faster on new tires, and he's just.
So where is Bubba Wallace at?
Watch this 9-car Chase Elliott do exactly what you see these guys. All 3 of them.
Where's Bubba at?
Finding some speed down there, way down low in 3 and 4. Everybody was having trouble there yesterday. That's exactly where they were wrecking, spinning, hitting a hole. Little different setup today. You can tell some of these crew chiefs has made some adjustments.
Monster Energy, don't drink that.
All over this racetrack.
I don't see Wallace on there.
Or off on it for that matter.
Stenhouse 7th, going after Martin Truex, making the pass on the outside of the back straightaway.
McDowell, Harvick.
And you see the 5 shoot by there. He got
There's Wallace, 27th.
Caught the drive to the car in front of him and just rolled her by him on straightaway.
Want water?
No.
Okay. Just wondering.
Starting to see a trend. These heater cars are showing up just like they did last year. You got Elliott, William Byron, and the 5 Kyle Larson coming on strong.
Now, in the morning warm-up, when they started the engine to get some heat in it, they found a problem in the ignition system on Kyle Larson's car.
Ooh.
They had to change it, so he had to start this race from the back.
That's the rules. Any repairs to your car for the race, you held back. We changed it in the 90s. So your car's going to be anything kind of repaired on, you held in the back. Same thing with wrecked like crap.
Yeah, that's for sure the closest we've seen any car side by side.
Stenhouse, Truex Jr.,
so
Logano,
much more unstable and loose.
Larson.
Looked like they went through there both pretty stable side by side.
Well, he's new.
Chase Elliott wants the lead.
There's Kurt and Kyle Busch right there, 26th and 28th.
And now, he was first. He was fastest in round one.
He's going to have to get clear up, and he did it right there. Opportunity so important to make sure you get up in front.
Still, these races are weird, aren't they?
Momentum on the outside.
New car, new track.
Trash.
Share the water?
Shocking. I
Right.
feel like a lot of
Okay.
times the guys that are really good on the top
Crash
take
too?
longer to get going. It takes,
Oh, I thought you
10,
were still.
15 laps to get the top really rolling.
You got more fingers left or not?
On the bottom, you see the
Nope,
maybe
I
a
got-
little bit quicker. So it'll be
I got
interesting to see
two.
if Tyler can run
Okay.
back down later on in this run.
You want to mend or anything?
Cole Custer in the 41 had a big day yesterday during the Xfinity Series race. Pretty well dominated.
NASCARs are 96 and 6.
Cars moving up.
And my NASCAR, when I race NASCAR,
Got to take care of these
but their car's 90, their car's 69 and my truck is 96. Just slew 2 racers at once. But my truck, I salute 2 racers at once. I salute Alex Ricky and I salute Dale Earnhardt Sr. His truck 96.
Yeah, Levy?
Hey, Whistle. Who you got, Whistle or Diamond?
Yeah, Max.
I got Diamond.
You can't see it. Not a very good vantage point.
Oh, my baby boy. How's my baby boy doing? Mwah. This is an extreme race, isn't it?
You can tell right there. Tyler Reddick is more comfortable.
I heard, yeah, because they said belt, right?
It takes a while for that line to
Because you used to have the nuts in your pocket. As a pit driver, as a person who used to do pit stop stuff, you used to have them on your pocket, your nuts.
He loves to rim ride, but he's been passing cars on the bottom.
Car is really good, very impressive. Ricky Stick. Place. That's what you need to be competitive on this racetrack. You
Okay.
can't just be good in one lane or the other. Having something that can maneuver around.
Here we go. 3 wide. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, that's real close to the wall.
Seen him run up in the top 4 or 5 like this at an intermediate type racetrack. So it's good to see him up there running good and going toward the front.
That's the vision behind this car. Parity. You want everybody to have the same thing, right? Everybody buys these parts and pieces at the same house. That being said, as soon as they get them back, make some adjustments, make it your own communication.
Wow, 3 Chevys in the top. 3 Chevys. 3 Chevys and a Ford in top 5. In top 5.
First caution flag, that was the competition caution to check tire wear. What have you found, Jamie?
Well, Kyle Larson, as you know, then Mike started in the back up 21 positions. Now, in that first run after 15 laps, he was a little loose. But Daniels' crew chief took a look at the tires and said,
Wow, look at that, Mom. Look at the wheels. Look at that.
and take care of our tires. There's no fault.
Those are 15 laps.
Alert, so they'll keep their eye on him.
So that's pretty surprising.
Which one of those right sides was worn? Is it the right rear or the right front? That has a big deal with how the handling is on your car and how you're managing that.
Yeah, guys, I would be nervous about that because we went back racing at lap 19. That's 46 laps to go in this stage. That's right there, essentially on the threshold of a fuel window. But it sounds like to me that's going to be borderline on getting there with this set of tires. Should we go caution free, we may see more green flag pit stops before the stage ends.
Okay. Wow, 190 miles an hour.
That many laps to the end of this stage on tires. I think that they'll
192.
divide it up, get some tires out, especially the amount of fallout they
Love,
have,
money,
and then really look at everything after the
work,
stage break and go from there.
Hell.
Really, the only thing you can
What?
do there, try to find
I didn't pick that. I picked itself.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
leaning on that right front.
I get to choose what I get. I don't choose it.
Be leaning too hard with the throttle on the right rear. Gotta get a neutral setup here to take care of business.
Sixth place, this happening 4 seconds behind the leader. Top of the track or down on the bottom, does one wear the tires less than the other?
I really believe that apron and 3 and 4 were all
Be careful. Look at me. Look at the new. Look for a new Chica video I did. I did the Chica recently, and I did that dab thing people like doing.
sort of dregs it again, getting back up on the racetrack onto the banking. I think when you go around the top like Tyler Reddick is,
Fall
not as
off.
much steering input. I think it's easier on the tires.
Gonna fall off of there. Yes,
Chase
you are.
Elliott has become the
Yes, you
third
are.
leader of
Gonna
this
fall
race.
off.